Hey guys, my name is Josh. Welcome to Lucid Detailing, and today we have a 2024 Toyota Landcruiser in for a ceramic coating. As you can tell, this thing is absolutely huge. The front hood is almost up to my shoulders. The roof's above my head and the snorkel's even higher. Not too long after the owner bought this car, they've already lifted it, they've put a trailer on the back, and they're yet to put a bull bar on the front. Now obviously this is a long-term vehicle. Owner wants to keep this car long enough so their son can have it down the future. So ceramic coating is kind of one of the best types of investments you can make for your paint. Sure, it can last no matter what the world throws at it. So that pretty much involves doing not only a hand wash, but also chemically decontaminating the car. Pretty much dissolving any of those iron particles that are embedded in the paint. This can come from daily driving, brake dust, coming on the railways, or even from the ships. Once that's all done, we've done a quick inspection to see if there's been any resprays or thin paint. I'm glad to say that this Landcruiser specifically has really good paint thickness, between the 140 and 160 microns, which is quite healthy. From there, we did a pretty light polish, enhancing the gloss and clarity. The car was already in good condition, so there wasn't a need to cut the paint, but rather refine it. And then we installed IGL Kenzo on this car, which is a 2-layer, 5-year graphene coating. And like I mentioned in my other videos, one of the awesome benefits of this coating is that it is water spot resistant. So it's more resistant than a lot of other coatings. Meaning if you have harsh water, it's sat in the sun and dried, you can easily remove those water spots without worrying too much. Now we've applied IGL Kenzo on all the paints, including the roof, pretty much anywhere that has that gloss. We've even applied it on this trim. Despite it being matte, we can actually coat these with the same coating, so that's pretty awesome of IGL Kenzo. And then we also applied a glass coating for the customer. And after the customer dropped their car off, one thing I realized is that we could also coat their tray. Now, instead of using IGL Kenzo, I offered another type of coating, which we don't use with cars often. It's really used on like commercial machinery, or in this case, the trays of these types of vehicles. And the product I'm talking about is IGL Eclipse. Now, the main benefit of IGL Eclipse is it can be applied to pretty much any type of surface, whether it's smooth like this chrome up here, or even slightly rough surfaces like this metal piece down here. Now this provides more protective benefits such as chemical resistance, such as acids, alkalines, fuels, alcohols, pretty much anything you can throw at it, it'll protect the tray in the long term. It's super hydrophobic and you can't even tell it's on apart from you putting water or watching the dirt wash off. So I really recommend that type of product. If you have a tray like this, we can provide you with that. And as for your paint, we can provide protection on that as well. Now, one thing to keep in mind, once you do have a car ceramic coated, your maintenance will be so much easier. Once the car gets dirty, as long as you have a pressure washer and a foam cannon, you can pretty much foam up the whole car, let it sit for a minute or two, hose off. And if you've got a garden blower, you can literally blow off all the water, and that's pretty much it. If you do notice a bit more residue on the car after that process, then you go ahead and do a 2-bucket wash, and I can tell you it does cut your time in half. So in terms of the ceramic coating, not only is it going to be a long-term investment, especially if you want to pass your car on to the next generation, but also saving you time and money in terms of the effort you're going to put to keep the car clean. So if you've got a Landcruiser or something similar, or you know someone that's getting one very soon, feel free to shoot them our way or give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to help.